AM Izzle, we bizzle. With
We back.
80 years old. Yeah. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I go gang. Put a nice little comment in the motherfucker. So like, share, so we can get the whole world arrogant.
You feel me?
Without further ado, enjoy a funky ass show.
Bitch.
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
Atlanta. Season 4. Episode 3.
Atlanta is the show, the king of shows with random shit.
Wild randomness,
That
but
just
you
be
will laugh.
happening. You gonna laugh and you gonna learn.
You're gonna laugh and you're gonna scratch your head and pause probably and think like, wait the fuck a minute.
Let's just get started, man. Episode starts off with the wild, crazy cappuccino with a white jawn. We sticking up the jawn. They having group meetings about how we gonna get this, how they gonna get out of her, and the fucking goddamn ways they were talking was just typical.
I love that scene because it's like,
bro. Like, what we gonna do?
This is America.
Let's say the whole she was well within her rights because it's a crime here, or let's try to drum up some past of the young boy. Like,
this is America.
That's kind of like what happened to Ahmaud Arbery, Al.
It's happened to every damn near almost any black man who gets killed and he wasn't supposed to be killed.
I was looking at the Pivot podcast.
Media gets crazy.
You know, Slade was his cousin.
Who? What?
That's his family, Ahmaud Arbery.
Slaves people? Damn, big place Slade.
Yeah, that's different Brunswick.
That's crazy.
Georgia,
That's
Georgia,
crazy.
yeah.
So crazy.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, but
Atlanta does a great job with bringing relevant shit that's going on.
No, that's what. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like realistically, you know, when Childish Gambino put that song out years ago, "This Is America," he should have just renamed the whole fucking show from Atlanta to "This Is America," because that's what the whole show is about. Every episode, you're gonna get some in-your-face reality of shit that we deal with, that we see in the news, that we see in the media on a daily basis, and they're going to bring it to you, and they're going to also put a comedic twist on it.
And they was trying to basically say that the same thing with Paperboy, and that's how the music industry is. Like, you ain't going to stay relevant, boom, boom. That Chief Keef shit had me cracking
Chief Keef shit had me cracking up. The opening joint when the boy was like, "I give you $1 million," though, he was like, "Oh, you know," he had me geeking, like, I'm not going to turn down to him.
That'll get you turned. But the boy was like, you could have got 10.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. That boy said an M to do nothing.
I thought that studio sesh, like, that was for me the moment where Paperboy was like, I'm about done with this rapping shit. These young boys don't even know who the fuck I am. I'm getting paid an M to do this shit. And then the whole yodeling and all that, I thought that was the moment that he's like, I'm done being a rapper. But then we see him later on in the app where he's having a meeting with all the other black boys and they talking about the YWA, bro. That shit had me geeking.
They need young white avatars, bro.
They talking about these YWAs and it was just like, I thought the scene before that, you see him in the studio and I'm like, he's done with rapping. And then the YWA shit, it looked like he took it on the chin like, nigga, I'm still popping. I just did a tour. But then they put it up to him in reality like, nigga, that's only going to last for what's going to feel like 6 more months, nigga. And your ass going to be wild irrelevant. Yo, it was a crazy app, bro.
Yeah, it was.
It was a crazy app.
We didn't see what my man Lakeith and all up to the
end.
I don't know what he got going
we didn't see Van at all in the app. I thought it was a Earn Paperboy joint. The shit with Earn with the D'Angelo shit, bro. Like, let's talk about this shit because it's like it was so many metaphors there.
Got it.
Bro,
have it your way, even though you try.
I thought when Earn,
how does it feel to sit in a room for a week? Oh, to get off of Dasani for a treat. Oh, to say shut the hell up, have a seat. Oh. And when you finally get done, they open the fucking door to the wall, and it's a fucking D'Angelo retreat. Like, I just don't understand what's going on, bro. Is that nigga living in a fucking wall?
What? Hold on. Let's just put this out there. That wasn't D'Angelo, right? Because I know thought some other niggas was like, wait, that's not D'Angelo now, right? He ain't deteriorate that bad, right?
He sounded good. He sounded good though.
He did.
I think that was D'Angelo actually singing.
I know that was.
I think it was D'Angelo actually singing, but that big ass fake James Harden looking nigga. Wasn't no
what the fuck was that nasty ass sandwich shit? He pulls the bread out.
Fuck all that
and peels it.
What the fuck did he put on that nigga forehead?
Bro, it was peanut butter, bro. Look, when he pulled the loaf out the fridgie, he peeled 2 pieces apart like he already made pre-made peanut butter sandwiches and put them back in the bread loaf and put them in the fridge. Who does that? Then he peels it out and puts chicken skin on this motherfucker.
That's how you get your voice up there, bro.
No, shot. No,
live as hard as you. Have it your way. The secret is chicken and peanut butter.
I thought though that whole waiting room portion was a great.
I didn't know. I thought it was a metaphor, day, bro.
I thought it was, but then when he said I've been here all week, I thought that was a metaphor, bro.
In the old head, not saying that. I would have been stole him.
Think about it. I'm gonna say this, and I want you to simmer and give me your thought on it. I thought that whole scene in that waiting room was a metaphor for Ern's life. That he's trapped in a prison of doing some shit he don't want to do. When he started managing Paperboy, he didn't want to do that shit. He didn't want to do it, but he did it because that's his people. Boom, boom, he got to get some bread.
I mean, that's.
I just feel like he's
75% of America.
This is America.
That's 75%. I'm not even going there. 75% of human life is just treading in the dregs, bro.
Right.
Just buying your time on earth to do nothing.
Right. You're doing what you got to do to get by, not doing what you want to do because you want to do it and it makes you happy.
Or people don't got to fear. They got to fear. They don't got the bravery to take the leap.
Jumping off that fucking cliff.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna die without maybe tapping into 20% of their potential.
And I thought that earlier in the season we already seen. He's got a job offer in L.A. He thinking about busting a move, and it sounds like that move is going to have him disconnect from what he's been doing
now.
Well, he was already doing that. I don't know if you remember, like when he right before they went overseas on the tour, so that was the end of season 2 or whatever. He had already started doing that shit with that. It's an agency that he's with. So I guess this is just them revisiting that he still worked for the agency.
I thought it was a rappuccino. I thought he was just making too much money.
That's what I thought at first. I was like, damn, did he already take the job in L.A.? But then when they spin it, I'm like, oh no, he's at that agency and he's just an agent. And he like, man, fuck this case. Can I go do my own case? And you can see he was miserable in the room. All these white folk, and they talking about some corny shit. He like, what the fuck is my life? In front of him. It was a lot of fucking white folk in there, bro. But my point is that he clearly miserable with what he's doing and how he's living. And then that D'Angelo waiting room shit.
What's up with all of that damn the shit in Atlanta where motherfuckers be finding random ass shit and gotta go on scavenger hunts to find certain places and then it be in the weirdest fucking spots and then some weird shit happen. Like we still don't know where the fuck him and Van was last fucking episode when they was lost in time, bro.
And I just think that every episode we get in these wild metaphors. Like I think the show
This Is America, the fucking music video was an entire metaphor.
Yeah, that's my point. If you didn't pay attention
to it, you would have missed all types of shit in the background.
I feel like that was their goal with this final season is that we gonna give you as much reality, as much as in your face a dose of. We say it here on PMA. We gonna give you a strong dose of reality.
May not like what you hear, yo. It may be uncomfortable, yo. But in order for us to fix problems that we are having in America, yo, shit gotta get uncomfortable, bro. We gotta have those difficult conversations and shit. And Donald Glover, they ain't scared of having no difficult conversations with you niggas.
Kudos, because
like last season with the Kevin Samuel on the white ball, that was a black ball. It was like, but he's like having an identity crisis and shit.
With the wild torturation that was going on in school and all that.
That was one of the best ATL episodes ever.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites. Hands down, it was one of my favorites, bro. So because we seen the dichotomy with
last time we seen Kevin Samuel
with the white man want to do some torturous shit. Black man want to do torturous shit, but black man, of course, he's the enemy. White man getting cheered for the shit, giving fucking Burger King and whatnot in the back of the fucking police car. But it don't go that way. This is America. So I just thought this was another great great example of different things that we all dealing with in one way or another in our lives. How do you deal with it, and what's the trials and tribulations that you're dealing with?
They even mentioned the fucking when he was telling us, I just made $1 million. About to have motherfuckers watch me on Twitch,
bro. When I had to pause it because I said so. For those who don't know, click a card. we stream. I stream over on Twitch on a regular basis, gaming content, and I thought that was crazy because for some of us who stream, right, we know there's a segment of streamers who get a large portion of viewers and a large bag because of what they do, and some of us deem it that what you doing ain't even worth what you getting, bruh. Let's talk Aiden Ross for a second, right? Because I just instantly, when that scene came up, I instantly thought Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross logs into his motherfucking Twitch and goes live and will stream nothing. Stream him fucking just talking for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Stream him playing online gambling. Shout out to Aiden Ross. I'm not hating on you. You get 100,000 viewers at any given moment. Who knows how many subs? I know you banking.
Kai Connect, Duke, and all them. They get thousands upon thousands of people fucking watch them do a bunch of ignorant shit.
And I'm gonna state this real quick. Shout out to Kai. He's now the #1 streamer on Twitch. He's got over 80,000 Twitch subs. For those who don't know, that's a very large bag. But it's taken him a long time to reach that goal and take #1, right? And he was crying on his stream the other day because he was just talking about, like, I go on Twitch. You can go on Twitch right now. Twitch.com, twitch.tv.com, right? You won't see a black creator on the front page of Twitch. And he was making that statement like, my nigga, like, I grind for this shit. I stream 12 hours a day, every day of the week. I grind, and you don't see my community represented on your platform. But Aiden Ross, on the other hand, he go in on that motherfucker. And Aiden, if you don't know, is a white boy. And his shit is not entertaining. At least Kai, Duke, a lot of these people, this shit's entertaining. Aiden Ross shit is not entertaining at all, but he logs in at 100,000 viewers at any given time. So I thought in this scene, when you hear the white boy talking about, I just made 1 million live streaming on Twitch, that shit for me was Aiden Ross all over again. Like, it's that easy. You can be the corniest white boy in the world and you're going to get a bag. You can be the flyest black brother in the world and you're going to have to grind for that bag. The same bag.
Message.
I don't know, man. I like adversity.
I do.
I like shit that'll test your discipline, test your grind. You know what I'm saying? That just make you a better person. It makes you more ready for when shit don't go your way. Cause and this life, not everything gonna go your way. Is about not being. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. It's about not being problem oriented, thinking about the problem, but thinking about the solution.
Yeah.
We gonna always have trials and tribulations, and we gonna always have a foot on neck. It's about what you do with it, yo. What you gonna do? You gonna sink or you gonna swim?
Message.
And I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm Michael Phelps. PMA out. Bitch!
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.